In this video, I am going to solve CBSE Class 10 Maths Basic Pre-Board Exam Question Paper 24-25. The video contains full detailed solutions, so watch the video till the end. Please like, share and subscribe. The question paper has 5 sections from A to E. Section A has 20 MCQs carrying 1 mark each, which we are going to solve now. The first among these is, which of the following numbers is a rational number? Option A 3 plus root 5, option B 3 minus root 5, option C 3 plus root 5 into 3 minus root 5, option D 3 root 5. Option C is correct because 3 plus root 5 into 3 minus root 5 is equal to 9 minus 5, that is equal to 4. The product of non-zero rational and an irrational number is option A always rational, option B rational or irrational, C always irrational, option D 0. Option C always irrational. The number of zeros, the polynomial p of x is equal to x minus 2 the whole square minus 4 can have is option A 1, option B 2, option C 3, option D 0. Since it is a quadratic equation, the maximum number of zeros is 2. So option B is correct. Fourth question, if a pair of linear equations has a consistent solution, then the lines will be option A parallel, option B coincident, option C intersecting or coincident, option D intersecting only, option C intersecting or coincident. Fifth question, secant A plus tan A into 1 minus sin A. Secant A is 1 by cos A, tan A is sin A by cos A into 1 minus sin A. Here observe that LCM is cos A. So denominator is cos A. In the numerator 1 plus sin A into 1 minus sin A, which is equal to cos square A. Cos square A by cos A is equal to cos A. Option D is correct. Sixth question. The roots of the quadratic equation 2x square plus x plus 4 are both positive, option B both negative, option C 1 positive and 1 negative, option D no real roots. The nature of the roots of the quadratic equation depends upon b square minus 4ac. Here b square is 1 minus 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 4, 32, 1 minus 32, that is equal to negative of 31. So it has no real root. Option D is correct. The distance of the point P minus 6, 8 from the origin is. Distance formula is square root of x square plus y square. Here x square is minus 6 the square, which is 36. Y square is 8 the square, that is 64. Square root of 36 plus 64 is square root of 100, that is equal to 10 units. So option A is correct. The fourth vertex D of a parallelogram ABCD whose 3 vertices are 3, 2, B 7, 6, C 5, 8. Here 5, 8 has been written twice. Neglect this one. You have to find the midpoint of the diagonal AC. You can find, isn't it? A is x coordinate of A is 3, C is 5, 3 plus 5 8, 8 by 2 is 4, 2 plus 8 10, 10 by 2 is 5. So midpoint of AC is 4, 8, coordinates of the midpoint of AC. Then coordinate of midpoint of BD is equal to coordinate of the midpoint of AC. Here D we don't know, we have to find out. Already B has been given. 7 plus x by 2 is equal to 4. So 7 plus x is equal to 8. X is equal to 1. Either option A is correct or option C is correct. Now y vertex 5 is equal to 6 plus y by 2. 2 into 5 10. 10 is equal to 6 plus y. Y is equal to 4. So option A is correct. 1, 4. The tangent PQ at a point P of the circle of radius 5 cm meets the line through the center O at the point Q, so that OQ is 12 cm. Length of the PQ is. We know that the numbers 5, 12 and 13 form Pythagorean triplets. So PQ is 13 cm. Option B is correct. Now 10th question. P and Q are the midpoints of the sides XY and XZ of the triangle XYZ respectively, and YZ is 8 cm. If PQ is parallel YZ, then what is the length of PQ in centimeters? This is triangle XYZ. This is X, this is Y, this is Z, this is 8 centimeter, 8 centimeter. This is PQ. Here P and Q are the midpoints. So according to midpoint theorem, PQ is equal to 4 centimeter. Option B is correct. If triangles XYZ and PQR are similar and XY is 5 centimeter, PQ is 7.5 centimeter, QR is 10 centimeter and RP is 15 centimeter, then the perimeter of the triangle XYZ is. Two triangles are there, XYZ. The perimeter cannot be calculated since two sides are missing here. PQR is all sides are given, we can find out the perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 32.5. How can you find the perimeter? By adding PQ, QR and RP. We know that in similar triangles, ratio of the perimeters of two similar triangles are same as the ratio of the corresponding sides. Ratio of the corresponding sides is 5 by 7.5. So 5 by 7.5. Here 7.5 into 4, approximately 4 is 32.4. 5 into 4 is 20. So option B is correct. Girl calculates the probability of winning the first prize in a lottery is 0.08. If 6,000 tickets are sold, how many tickets has been bought? A. 40, B. 240, C. 480, D. 750. How can you calculate? We know that probability is equal to, here we don't know chance of winning, let it be X, total number of samples 6,000. So X is equal to 0.08 into 6,000. What is it? 480. So option C is correct. For a frequency distribution, mean, median and mode are connected by the relation. Which is correct? Option C is correct here. Mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. 14. The minute hand of a clock is 7 cm long. Find the area of the face of the clock described by the minute hand in 15 seconds. Area is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. Here radius is 7. Theta is how much? Here 15 minutes. 15 minutes 90 degree. 90 by 360 into pi is 22 by 7. Radius is 7 into 7. Here 7 and 7 get cancels. 9 ones are, 9 fours are. Here if you calculate further, option B is correct. If the perimeter and the area of a circle numerically equal, then the radius of the circle is option A, 2 units. Two identical solid cubes of sides are joined end to end. Then the total surface area of the resulting cuboid is, how can you calculate? Here length becomes A plus A, 2A. Breadth A. Height is also A. Now let us substitute it in the formula 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. Then we get 10A square. Option B, 10A square is correct. The pair of equations y is equal to 0 and y is equal to negative of 7 has one solution, B, two solutions, C, infinitely many solutions, D, no solution. Option D is correct, no solutions. If 3 sin theta minus cos theta is equal to 0, theta is lesser than 0 degree and theta is greater than 0 degree and lesser than 90 degree, then the value of theta is option A 30 degree, option B 60 degree, option C 90 degree, option D 45 degree. It must be root 3. Okay. Root 3 sin theta is equal to how much? Cos theta. Transpose. So root 3 is equal to cos theta by sin theta, which is equal to cot theta. Cot theta, if cot theta is equal to root 3, theta is equal to 60 degree. It is 30 degree. Option A is correct. 19th question. Direction has been given here. 19th question. Statement A, assertion sin 45 is equal to cos 45. Statement R, reason sin theta is equal to cos theta for all values of theta. Here which one is correct? C is correct. Assertion A is true, but reason R is false. 20th one. Statement A, assertion for any two positive integers P and Q, HCF P and Q, LCM of P and Q is equal to P into Q. Statement R, reason. What is it? If HCF of any two numbers is 5 and their product is 150, then their LCM is 30. Here option B is correct. Both assertion A and reason R are the are true and reason R is the correct explanation of assertion A. Now let us solve 21st question of section B. Section B consists of 5 questions of 2 marks each. The 21st question is solve 2x plus 3y is equal to 11 and 2x minus 4y is equal to minus 24, and hence find the value of m for which y is equal to mx plus 3. The given equations are 2x plus 3y is equal to 11, 2x minus 4y is equal to minus 24. Let us solve it by elimination method. Subtract equation number 2 from 1. What happens? Sign changes. 2x and 2x get cancels. This is plus. This is also plus. So 7y is equal to 35. So y is equal to 35 by 7. That is equal to 5. So y is equal to 5. Now substitute y is equal to 5 in equation number 1. 2x plus 3 into 5 is equal to 11. 2x plus 15 is equal to 11. 2x is equal to 11 minus 15, that is equal to minus 4. 2x is equal to minus 4. So x is equal to minus 4 divided by 2, that is equal to minus 2. Now substituting x is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to 5 in y is equal to mx plus 3. M into minus 2 plus 3. So 5 is equal to minus 2m plus 3. 2m is equal to 3 minus 5, that is equal to minus 2. M is equal to minus 2 by 2, that is equal to minus 1. So m is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus 2, y is equal to 5. Thus x is equal to minus 2, y is equal to 5 and m is equal to minus 1. Or find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square plus 7x plus 10 and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. The given polynomial is x square plus 7x plus 10. Now let us factorize by splitting the middle term. 2 plus 5 is equal to 10. 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. 2 into 5 is equal to 10. Now group, it implies that x is common, x into x plus 2, here 5 is common, 5 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x plus 2 into x plus 5 is equal to 0. So x is equal to negative of 2, y is equal to negative of 5. So alpha is minus 2, beta is minus 5. Sum of the roots alpha plus beta, that is equal to minus 2 plus minus 5, that is minus 7, which is equal to minus b by a, that is minus 7 by 1, that is equal to minus 7. Hence the relationship is proved. Product of the roots alpha into beta, minus 2 into minus 5, that is equal to 10, that is c by a. C is 10, 10 by 1 is 10, hence proved. Sum of the zeros is minus 7 and the product of the zeros is 10, which matches the relationship given by the coefficients. Now let us solve the question number 22nd. That is, prove that the lengths of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. What is data here? In the figure, PQ and PR are the tangents to a circle with the center O. To prove PQ is equal to PR, construction: join OP, OQ and OR. Proof: in triangle PQO and triangle PRO, angle PQO is equal to angle PRO, that is 90 degree. At the point of contact, radius and tangents are perpendicular. OP is equal to OP common. OQ is equal to OR, radii of the same circle. Therefore, triangle PQO is congruent to triangle PRO, RHS rule. Therefore, PQ is equal to PR, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Hence proved. Now let us solve the question number 23, that is, D is a point on the side BC of a triangle ABC such that angle ADC is equal to angle BAC. Show that CA square is equal to CB into CD. What has been given? In triangle ABC, point D is on BC, angle ADC is equal to angle BAC. Now let us have the corresponding figure. To prove CA square is equal to CB into CD. Proof: in triangle ABC and triangle ADC or DAC, angle BAC is equal to angle ADC given in the statement. Angle ACB is equal to angle ACD, common angles. It implies that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DAC because of AA criterion. If two triangles are similar, then their corresponding sides are proportional. It implies that CA by CD is equal to CB by CA. Now cross multiply. What will you get? CA square is equal to CB into CD. Hence proved. Or in the figure, DE parallel OQ and DF parallel OR, show that EF parallel QR. In triangle POQ, DE parallel OQ, it has been given. It implies that PE by EQ is equal to PD by DO. Let it be equation number 1. In triangle POR, DF parallel OR, it has been given. It implies that PF by FR is equal to PD by DO. Let this be equation number 2. From equation 1 and 2, PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR. So now we have PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR in triangle PQR. Therefore, EF is parallel to QR. Why? Converse of basic proportionality theorem. Now let us solve the question number 24. That is, if sin B is 5 by 13, calculate cos B and tan B. Now let us have the right angle triangle ABC. Angle A is 90 degree and what has been given? Sin B is equal to 5 by 13. Sin B is actually is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, means AC by BC, because sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse. So AC is equal to 5K and BC is equal to 13K. So AB is equal to 12K, since 5, 12, 13 are Pythagorean triplets. Now let us calculate cos B. Cos B is equal to AB by BC, since cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Here AB is 12K, BC is 13K, where K is the proportionality constant, that is equal to 12 by 13. So cos B is equal to 12 by 13. Now let us calculate tan B, that is equal to AC by AB, since tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. So tan B is equal to AC is 5K, AB is 12K. K and K get cancels. So tan B is equal to 5 by 12. Now let us solve 25th question from section B, that is a chord of circle of radius 14 centimeter subtends an angle of 120 degree at the center. Find the area of corresponding, first one minor segment, second one major sector. Use pi is equal to 3.14. Now let us have a figure to visualize the problem. Here we have to find the area of minor segment. Minor segment means ABY, and the area of major sector, whole this thing we have to find out. Okay. Now what has been given here? Radius of the circle R is equal to 14 centimeter. Angle subtended by the chord at the center theta is 120 degree. We have to use pi as 3.14 since they have given the value there. Otherwise you could have used 22 by 7. Now you have to use 3.14. Okay, now we have to find out the area of a minor segment. There are two questions, and the second one is area of major sector. Now let us find the area of minor segment. Area of the minor segment is the area of the segment AYB, that is equal to area of sector OAYB minus area of the triangle OAB. Let this be equation number 1. Area of the sector OAYB is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. Theta is 120 here, radius is 14. Here 221s are 223s are. So now what do we have? Instead of pi, 3.14 into 14 by 3, which is equal to 205.14 centimeter square. Now let us find the area of triangle OAB. For finding the area of triangle OAB, draw OM perpendicular to AB, which is angle bisector of angle AOB and bisector of the chord AB. So angle AOM is 60 degree and angle AMO is 90 degree. And AM is equal to BM. So from triangle OMA, cos 60 is equal to OM by OA Cos theta means adjacent side by hypotenuse. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. OM by OA is 14 centimeter. 2 ones are 2 sevens are. So OM is equal to 7 centimeter. Now sin 60, which is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. That is AM by OA. So value of sin 60 is root 3 by 2. AM we don't know. OA is 14 centimeter. So AM is 7 root 3 centimeter. 2 ones are 2 sevens are. Cross multiply. Now AB is equal to 2AM, that is equal to 14 root 3 centimeter. So area of triangle OAB is half into base is AB into height is OM. Now let us substitute the values. Half into 14 root 3 into 7. 2 ones are 2 sevens are. Here 7 into 7 49 into root 3 is 1.73. That is equal to 84.77 centimeter square. Now let us find the area of the segment AYB, that is minor segment. Since we already calculated area of the sector OAYB and area of the triangle OAB. Now let us substitute the values. That is equal to 120.37 centimeter square. Now let us find the area of the major sector, which is equal to area of the circle minus area of the minor sector. Area of the circle formula is pi r square. Now let us substitute the values. Pi is 3.14, radius is 14. That is equal to 615.44 centimeter square. Area of the major sector, that is equal to area of the circle 615.44 minus area of the minor sector, that is 205.14, which is equal to 410.3 centimeter square. Now let us solve the questions from the section C. Now let us solve question number 26. The question is, prove that 4 plus 3 root 2 is an irrational number. Let us assume that 4 plus 3 root 2 is a rational number which can be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are co-primes and Q is not equal to 0. So 4 plus 3 root 2 is equal to P by Q. Now let us transport 4 to RHS. So 3 root 2 is equal to P by Q minus 4. Now let us take LCM of RHS, that is Q. So P minus 4Q by Q. Now let us transpose 3 to RHS. So root 2 is equal to P minus 4Q by 3Q. Since root 2 is irrational, the right side P minus 4Q must also be irrational. But this contradicts the assumption that root 2 is rational. Hence 4 plus 3 root 2 is irrational. Now let us solve 27th question of the section C. The question is, find the roots of the equation x plus 1 by x is equal to 2 where x is not equal to 2. The given equation is x plus 1 by x is equal to 2. Now let us multiply x to both LHS and RHS. So now the equation is x square plus 1 is equal to 2x. It implies that now let us bring 2x to LHS. So this is equal to x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now let us factorize. It is in the form of a minus b whole square. So this is equal to x minus 1 the whole square is equal to 0. So x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1. So the root is x is equal to 1. Or a train travels 360 km at uniform speed. If its speed had been 5 km per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Find the speed of the train. Let the speed of the train be x km per hour. Distance is 360 km. It is given. So the time taken by the train with the speed x km per hour. Time is equal to what? The distance by speed. So 360 by x hours. The speed of the train when it is increased by 5 km per hour more, x plus 5 km per hour. Then the time taken by the train is 360 by x plus 5 hours. According to the question, 360 by x minus 360 by x plus 5 is equal to 1. On further simplification, you will get 360 into x plus 5 minus 360x upon x into x minus 5 is equal to 1. Here 360 is common, so you can take outside the bracket and here you can multiply these two things. So 360 into x plus 5 minus x upon x square plus 5x is equal to 1. Here x and minus x can get cancelled. So now multiply 360 and 5. You will get 1800. Transpose this to this side is equal to x square plus 5x. Now write it in the standard form. X square plus 5x minus 1800 is equal to 0. Now factorize. How? X minus 40 into x plus 45 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 40 or x is equal to minus 45. Therefore, the speed of the train is 40 km per hour since speed cannot have negative value. Now let us solve 28th question from section C. The question is, prove that AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC in a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle. Now let us have ABCD quadrilateral which circumscribe the circle PQRS. Let the tangents from A, this is A, no, touch the circle at P and S, and the tangents B touch at P and Q, and tangents from C touch the circle at R and Q, tangents from D touch the circle at R and S respectively. Since ABCD circumscribe the circle, tangents from the external points are equal, isn't it? So AP, this one, is equal to AS. Similarly, BP is equal to BQ. Similarly, CR is equal to CQ. You have to write very carefully this one. Simply going on writing will not yield any better result. dr is equal to ds. How can you write? First select this side and this side. Here, see the sides. AP, BP, CR, DR. Then equal to on RHS, select this side and this side. Okay. Now let us add the left hand side and right hand side separately and observe the result. AP plus BP plus CR plus DR. This is sum of left hand side. That is equal to AS plus BQ plus CQ plus DS. By looking at the figure, carefully group or rearrange. What do we get here? AP plus PB, CR plus DR. Here luckily we have the things in the same order. Is equal to here AS plus DS. Observe here AS DS plus CQ plus BQ. Then AP plus BP is equal to AB. CR plus DR is equal to CD. So AB plus CD is equal to here AS plus DS is equal to AD. CD plus BQ is equal to BC. Hence it is proved. Now let us solve 30th question from section. The question is, find the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are the reciprocals of zeros of the polynomial f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. A is not equal to 0 and c is not equal to 0. Let the zeros of the polynomial f of x be alpha and beta. Their reciprocals are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. So the sum and product of the roots of the new polynomials are, sum is 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. Here LCM is alpha into beta. So in the numerator alpha plus beta divided by alpha into beta. But we know that sum of the roots is minus b by a and product of the roots is c by a. Whenever we want to multiply, what we have to do? We have to take the reciprocal of the denominator a by c. Here a and a get cancels. So sum of the roots is minus b by c. Product of the roots. How can we get 1 by alpha into 1 by beta? That is equal to 1 by alpha into beta. So now 1 by alpha into beta is 1 by c by a. If we multiply by taking the reciprocal of the denominator, so that is equal to a by c. Now the required quadratic polynomial is x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots. Here sum of the roots is negative of b by b into x plus product of the roots is a by c. That is equal to here minus into minus. What it becomes? Plus. So now multiply it with the c. What happens? Cx square. Here c and c get cancels. Here also c and c get cancels. So bx plus a. This is the required polynomial. Now let us solve the 30th question. That is, prove the following identities. There are two identities. The first one among this is 1 plus sin A upon 1 minus sin A is equal to secant A plus tan A the whole square. Observe LHS and RHS. LHS is already in the form of sine ratio. So now let us take RHS, which is equal to secant A plus tan A the whole square. Now let us convert it into sine and cos ratios. Secant A is equal to 1 by cos A. Tan A is equal to sin A by cos A the whole square. Here LCM is cos A, so this is equal to 1 plus sin A by cos A the whole square. Now let us separate numerator and denominator like this. 1 plus sin A the whole square upon cos square A. Now let us write cos square A as 1 minus sin square A, because 1 plus cos square A plus sin square A is equal to 1. Now let us rewrite the denominator as 1 plus sin A into 1 minus sin A by the identity A square minus B square is equal to A plus B into A minus B. That is equal to, here you can observe that 1 plus sin A in the denominator and in the numerator can get cancels. So 1 plus sin A upon 1 minus sin A, which is equal to LHS, hence proved. Or cosecant A minus sin A into secant A minus cos A is equal to 1 by tan A plus cot A. Now take LHS. Let us convert cosecant A and secant A in terms of sin A and cos A. Cosecant A is 1 by sin A. Sin A, let it be like that. Secant A is 1 by cos A. Here LCM is sin A. For this LCM is cos A. So that is equal to 1 minus sin square A upon sin A into, here LCM is cos A. In the numerator 1 minus cos square A. You know that 1 minus sin square A is cos square A. So cos square A upon sin A into sin square A upon cos A. Now let us multiply these two. Observe, here you can cancel this sin A and this one and this one. So now you have cos A into sin A or sin A into cos A. That would be equation number 1. Now let us take RHS, that is 1 by tan A plus cot A. Now let us convert tan A and cot A in terms of sin A and cos A. Tan A is sin A by cos A, cot A is cos A by sin A. The LCM of the denominator is sin A into cos A. So now this is equal to 1 upon sin square A plus cos square A upon sin A into cos A. You know that sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. So instead of sin square A plus cos square A, put 1. Now let us take the reciprocal of the denominator, that is sin A into cos A. So that is equal to sin A into cos A. Let this be equation number 2. From equation 1 and 2, LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. Now let us solve the question number 31 from section E. The question is, A bag contains 6 blue balls, 7 yellow balls and 5 black balls. One ball is drawn at random from the bag. What is the probability that the ball drawn will be first one blue, second one yellow, third one not black? Possible outcomes. How many possible outcomes are there? 6 blue, 7 yellow, 5 black. Total number of samples. Number of S is equal to 18. 6 plus 7 plus 5, that is equal to 18. The first question. Probability of drawing a blue ball. P of blue is equal to number of blue balls upon number of S. Number of blue balls is 6. 6 by 18. 6 ones are 6 threes are, that is equal to 1 by 3. The second question. Probability of drawing a yellow ball. P of yellow. Number of yellow balls upon number of S. Number of yellow balls is 7. 7 by 18. That is the answer. Third one. Probability of not drawing a black ball. Here we have to find the probability of black balls. So how can we find not drawing a black ball? That is equal to 1 minus P of black. Now let us find P of black. Number of drawing a black ball. Number of black balls upon number of S. Number of black balls is 5. 5 by 18. So P of not black. How can we find? That is equal to 1 minus 5 by 18. LCM is 18. 18 minus 5 is 13. 13 by 18. Now let us solve the questions of section D, which contains 4 questions of 5 marks each. Now let us solve the question number 32. That is, height of a right triangle is 5 cm less than its base. If hypotenuse is 15 cm, find the lengths of their other two sides. Let ABC be right angle triangle. This is at angle B, it is 90 degree. Let AC is the hypotenuse, be 15 centimeter. Base BC is x centimeter. Then AB is the height. According to question, it is 5 cm less than the base, so it is x minus 5 cm. So now let us apply Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem states that square on the hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares on other two sides. So 15 square is equal to x square plus x minus 5 the whole square. Expand this. 15 square is 225 x square. Expand this by using what? A minus b whole square. So you will get x square minus 2 into 5x plus 5 square. So 225 is x square plus x square 2x square minus 10x plus 25. Now bring 225 to RHS. You will get 2x square minus 10x plus 25 minus 225 is equal to 0, which is equal to 2x square minus 10x minus 200 is equal to 0. Now let us divide the equation by 2. That is equal to x square minus 5x minus 100 is equal to 0. It is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now we have the equation in the standard form. The equation is x square minus 5x minus 100 is equal to 0. Here A is equal to 1, B is equal to -5, C is equal to 100. The quadratic formula is x is equal to -b plus or minus b square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Let us substitute the values. X is equal to minus of -5 plus or minus square root of -5 the whole square minus 4 into 1 into -100 upon 2 into 1. That is equal to, let us simplify, 5 plus or minus square root of 25 plus 400 upon 2. That is equal to 5 plus or minus 425 by 2. So x is equal to square root of 425. We have to take the square root. You know how to take square root like this. It is 20.62. 5 plus 20.62 by 2, or x is equal to 5 minus 20.62 by 2. So x is equal to 12.81 or x is equal to -7.81. Since the base cannot be a negative, we take b is approximately equal to 12.81 centimeter. Then height is equal to x minus 5, that means 12.81 minus 5, that is equal to 7.81 centimeter. The base of the triangle is approximately equal to 12.81 centimeter. The height of the triangle is approximately equal to 7.81 centimeter. Now let us solve the 33rd question. 33rd question. A vessel is in the form of an inverted cone. Its height is 8 cm and the radius of its top, which is open, is 5 cm. It is filled with water up to the brim. When lead shots, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 cm, are dropped into the vessel. 1/4 of the water flows out of it. Find the number of lead shots dropped into the vessel. What has been given here? A vessel is in the form of an inverted cone with height 8 cm, radius of the top 5 cm, filled with water up to the brim. Means volume of the water is equal to volume of the cone. And a lead shot, we have to find the number of lead shots dropped into it. Radius of the lead shots r is equal to 0.5 centimeter. Now, when some number of lead shots are dropped into the cone, 1/4 of the water is spilled outside. So, according to the question, number of lead shots is equal to what? 1/4 the volume of water upon volume of each lead shot. Volume of cone, we know the formula for it. What is it? 1/3 pi r square h. Volume of sphere 4/3 pi r cube. So the number of lead shots is equal to 1/4 the volume of the cone. Now let us substitute the formula for the volume of the cone, that is 1/3 pi r square h upon volume of each lead shot. Let us substitute the value for volume of sphere, that is 4/3 pi r cube. Don't get confused with this radius and this radius. This is radius of the cone, this is radius of the sphere. Here this 3 and this 3 get cancels. This 4 goes to the denominator. Pi and pi get cancels. So radius of the cone square. What is the radius of the cone? This is 16. I have already explained why it is 16. 4 goes to the numerator. 4 into 4, 16. Radius of the sphere square, that is 5 square. Height of the cone, that is 8. In the denominator, radius of the sphere cube. Radius of the sphere is 0.5 cube. Now that is equal to 8 and 16 will remain as such. 5 square is 25. 0.5 the cube is 0.125. Here 8 ones are, 8 twos are, 1s are, 200s are, 1s are, 100s are. So that is equal to 100. So the number of lead shots dropped into the vessel is 100. There is an OR question for 33rd question, that is a gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to 30% of its volume. Find approximately how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamuns, each shaped like a cylinder with the 2 hemispherical ends with the length 5 cm and diameter 2.8 cm. See the figure. Now let us visualize the shape of the gulab jamun, a cylindrical shape with the 2 hemispherical ends. Full length of the gulab jamun is 5 cm. Diameter of the gulab jamun is 2.8 cm. Now according to the question, volume of the sugar syrup is equal to 30% of the 45 gulab jamuns. Volume of 1 gulab jamun is equal to volume of cylindrical part plus 2 into volume of hemisphere. This one hemisphere, another hemisphere. So 2 volume of the hemispherical parts. Volume of cylinder is formula is pi r square h. Radius of the cylinder, this is from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. Diameter of the full gulab jamun is 2.8. So radius of the cylinder is 2.8 by 2, that is 1.4 centimeter. Height of the cylinder, how can you calculate? Full length of the gulab jamun is 5 centimeter minus this radius, that is 2 into 1.4, that is equal to 2.2 centimeter. Now volume of the hemisphere is equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. Radius of the hemisphere, this is also the radius of the cylinder, that is 1.4 centimeter. Volume of 1 gulab jamun is equal to volume of cylindrical part plus 2 into volume of hemispherical parts. Volume of cylindrical part is pi r square h plus 2 into volume of hemispherical part is 2 by 3 pi r cube. That is equal to, now we can take pi r square outside the bracket. It is common. Here r will be remaining inside the bracket. So pi r square into h inside the bracket plus 2 into 2, that is 4r. Now let us substitute the values. Instead of pi, 22 by 3 r, that is 1.2, 1.4 the square into h is 2.2 plus 4 by 3 into 1.4. Now that is equal to 22 by 7 into here 4 into 4, this is 22, 4 into 1.4, this is 5.6 by 3. Now we can cancel here, 7 ones are 7 0.2s are. Here we can take LCM, this becomes 6.6 plus 5.6 by 3. So now let us write 22 into 0.2 into 1.4, that is 0.28 into here 6.6 plus 5.6 is 12.2 divided by 3 because LCM is 3. Keep it like this only. If you go to solve it now only, you will get so many points. Fraction 3 cannot get cancelled anywhere here. So volume of sugar syrup is equal to 30% of the volume of 45 gulab jamuns. So now let us find volume of sugar syrup. 30% of the volume of means 30 by 100 into 45. Volume of 1 gulab jamun. Here we can cancel these two. 15. Now 30 into 15 into 22 into 0.28 into 12.2 divided by 100. What will you get? 338.18 centimeter cube. Thus the volume of sugar syrup in 45 cylindrical shaped gulab jamuns is 338 centimeter cube approximately. The following table shows the ages of the patients admitted in a hospital during a year. You have to find mode and mean. To find mode, we have to write the frequency distribution table like this. In the first column, we have to write class interval, and in the second column, let us write frequency. From the table, it can be observed that maximum class frequency is 23, belonging to the class interval 35 to 45. Therefore, modal class is 35 to 45. Lower limit of the modal class L is equal to 35. Frequency of the modal class F1 is 23. Frequency of the class preceding the modal class F0 is 21. Frequency of the class succeeding the modal class F2 is 14. Class size H is equal to 10. So mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2. Let us substitute the values. Now we have mode is equal to 35 plus 23 minus 21 upon 2 into 23 minus 21 minus 14 into 10. Now let us simplify. So mode is equal to 35 plus 23 minus 21 is 2. 22 into 23 is 46. Minus 21 minus 14 is minus 35 into 10. So mode is equal to 35 plus 2 by 46 minus 35. What it is? 11 into 10. So mode is equal to 35 plus 2 into 10, that is 20. 20 by 11. So mode is equal to 35 plus 20 by 11 is 1.8. So mode is equal to 35 plus 1.8, which is equal to 36.18. So modal age is 36.8 years, which means that maximum number of patients admitted to the hospital are of the age 36.8 years. Now let us find mean for the same data. Now let us write class interval and frequency like this. In the first column let us write class interval. In the second column let us write frequency. Now let us find summation of frequency. Now that means we have to add all the numbers under frequency column, which is equal to 80. Now let us add one more column to class mark or midpoint of the class interval. How will you find midpoint? Here add 5 plus 15. What it is? 20. 20 by 2. What it is? 10. Now you can find the next class mark or midpoint of the class interval by doing like this. Means 15 plus 25, that is 40. 40 by 2 is 20. Or you can go on add class size, that is 10 to each class mark to get the next one. 10 plus 10, that is 20. 20 plus 10, that is 30. 30 plus 10, that is 40. 40 plus 10, that is 50. 50 plus 10, that is 60. Now let us add one more column. We are following step deviation method, since here you can observe that frequency and this one class mark or xi are bigger numbers. If you follow the step deviation method, it will be easier for you. So we are creating one more column for ui, which is equal to xi minus a upon h. Here a is what? 40. Let us assume 40 as a. Then 40 minus 10 minus 40. What is it? Minus 30. Minus 30 by 10. What it is? Minus 3. 20 minus 40. What it is? Minus 20. Minus 20 by 10. This is minus 2. 30 minus 40. That is minus 10. Minus 10 by 10. That is minus 1. 40 minus 40 is 0. 50 minus 40, 10. 10 by 10 is 1. 60 minus 40 is 20. 20 by 10 is 2. We have already created the column for Fi ui, means you have to multiply frequency as well as ui. 6 into minus 3, that is negative of 18. 11 into negative of 2 is minus 22. 21 into minus 1 is minus 21. 23 into 0 is 0. 14 into 1 is 14. 5 into 2 is 10. Now let us find the summation of Fi ui. For that you have to add all the negative numbers. What it is? 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. I'll write it here. Carry 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. Negative of 61. Negative of 61. Here positive of 24. What it is? Negative of 37. So summation of FIUY is negative of 37 because negative sign has the bigger number. Okay, bigger number has the negative sign. That one. So now let us find the mean by step deviation method. The formula for which is A plus summation of FIUY upon summation of FI into H. Now we have summation of Fi is 80. Summation of FIUY is negative of 37. A is 40. Then we have the H is 10. We have the formula for mean is A plus summation of FIUY upon summation of Fi into H. Let us substitute the values. So mean is equal to 40 plus negative of 37 by 80 into 10. Here 0 and 0 get cancels. So negative of 37 by 80. I'll solve this one for you. Here negative sign, this one. 8 4s are 32. I have written here. Carry 5. 8 6 are 48. Carry 2. 8 2s are 16. Carry 4. 8 4s are 40. 8 5s are 40. Sorry. 40 minus 4.625. What it is? You are very shrewd in solving such problems, isn't it? 40 minus 4.625 is equal to 35.375. So mean is equal to 35.375. Now let us solve 35th question, this one. The question is sides AB and AC and median AD of a triangle ABC are respectively proportional to sides PQ and PR and median PM of another triangle PQR. Show that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. What we have been given here? Two triangles ABC and PQR. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, we have been given that AB by PQ is equal to AC by PR is equal to AD by PM. Let us do some construction. What is it? Produce AD up to E so that AD is equal to DE. Join CE. Similarly, produce PM to N and join RN. In triangle ABD and triangle CDE, AD is equal to DE. Why? By construction. BD is equal to CD. Why? AD is the median. Angle ABD is equal to ADB is equal to angle CDE. Why? Vertically opposite angles. Therefore, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CDECD. Why? By SAS criterion of congruence. It implies that AB is equal to CE. Let it be equation number 1. Why it is AB is equal to CE? by corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Now in triangle PQM and MNR, PM is equal to MN by construction. QM is equal to MR. Why? PM is the midpoint. Angle PMQ is equal to angle RMN. Vertically opposite angles. So triangle PQM is congruent to triangle NRM. Why? Because of SAS criterion of congruence. It implies that PQ is equal to RN. Why? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Let it be equation number 3. Now, we have been given that AB by PQ is equal to AC by PR is equal to AD by PM. Let us retain this one and change this and these things. Instead of AD, let us substitute CE. Instead of PQ, RN, AE, AD, AE, PM, PN. Therefore, triangle ACE is similar to triangle PRN. Why? Because of SSS similarity criterion. Therefore, angle CAE, this one, is equal to triangle RPN. Similarly, angle BAE is equal to angle QPN. So, angles CAE plus BAE, this whole angle is equal to this whole angle. It implies that angle BAC is equal to angle QPR. Means angle A is equal to angle P. Let it be equation number 3. Now in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, AB by PQ is equal to AC by PR. It has been given. And angle A is equal to angle P from equation number 3. Therefore, triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Why? Because of side angle side similarity criterion. Hence proved. Or state and prove basic proportionality theorem. Statement of basic proportionality theorem. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. What has been given? What is the data here? A triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. This is D, this is E. To prove, DE divides the two sides in the same ratio. That is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Construction. Join BE and CD. Draw EF perpendicular to AB and DG perpendicular to AC. Proof. Area of triangle is equal to half into base into height. Now the ratio of area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE, that is equal to half into AD into EF upon half into BD into EF. Half and half in numerator and denominator get cancelled. EF in numerator and denominator get cancels. So area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE is equal to AD upon DB. Let this be equation number 1. Area now ratio of area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle CDE, that is equal to half into AE into DG upon half into CE into DG. Half and half in the numerator and denominator get cancels. DG in numerator and denominator get cancelled. So area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle CDE is equal to AE upon CE. Let this be equation number 2. Since triangle BDE and triangle DEC lie between the same parallel DE and BC and are on the same base DE, we have area of triangle BDE is equal to area of triangle DEC. Let this be equation number 3. From equation 1, 2 and 3 we get AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Hence proved. Now let us solve the questions of section E. Case study based on questions are compulsory here. There are 36th and 37th and 38th questions are there. Now let us solve the 36th question. That is 200 logs are stacked in the following manner. 20 logs in the bottom row, 19 in the next row, 18 in the row next to it, and so on. Using the given information, write the arithmetic progression. In how many rows are 200 logs are placed? Or there is an internal question, choice question for second one. If 209 logs are stacked in the same manner, 20 logs in the bottom, 19 in the next row, 18 in the row next to it, and so on, then how many rows are the 209 logs placed? In how many rows are the 209 logs are placed? Third question, how many logs are kept in the top row for this question? 200 logs. Okay, now let us solve it. Write the arithmetic progression is the first question based on the given information. What has been given here? The sequence of logs in each row forms arithmetic progression. We know it, isn't it? It has been given in the question. And 20 logs are in the first row. So A is equal to 20. In the next row 19, next row 18. So common difference, what is it? Minus 1. Here 20, 19. So D is equal to minus 1. So the AP can be written as 20, 19, 18, 17, 16 and so on. Now let us solve the second question. Number of rows for 200 logs. If there are total number of logs 200, then how many, here 3 rows are there, like that how many rows are there if 200 logs are stacked one upon another? Okay, we need to find how many rows are required to stack 200 logs. In an AP, the sum of first n terms, that is Sn, is given by the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here a is equal to 20, D is equal to negative of 1. Sn is equal to 200. Now let us substitute the values in the formula. Instead of Sn 200, n we don't know, we have to find out. A is 20, common difference is negative of 1. Now let us bring 2 to here. Then 2 into 200, what is it? 400. Here 2 into 20, n will be there, n into 40. Here negative of n, negative of 1 into n, negative of n, negative of 1 into negative of 1, that is plus 1. Here 40 plus 1, what is it? 41. So 400 is equal to n into 41 minus n. Now let us open the bracket here. So 400 is equal to 41n minus n square. Now let us write it in the standard form. N square minus 41n plus 400 is equal to 0. This is the standard form of the quadratic equation. Now let us factorize n square minus 41n plus 400 is equal to 0. Split 40 negative of 41 as you get sum as minus 41, product as 400. What are the numbers? Here 16 and 25. Okay, directly we can write like this, since there is no coefficient for n square, that is equal to 0. So n is equal to 25 or n is equal to 16. Which is correct? Both are correct. If you find the sum, you will get 25, or n is equal to 25 also you will get sum as 200. 16 also you will get 200. Here you can find the number of logs in the top row by using the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Let us check it with the 25. Means a 25. Here a is what? 20 only. N minus 1, 24. You can observe here 20 minus 24. Here you can't get negative value for the top layer, isn't it? So n is not equal to 25. N is equal to 16. If you want, you will check. You check like this. Here what? 16 minus 1, 15. 15 into negative of 1, 20. Negative of 15. A is equal to 5. There are 5 logs in the topmost layer. So n is equal to 16. So the number of rows for 200 logs is 16, not 25. There is another question for internal choice question for this one. If 209 logs are stacked in the same manner, 20 logs in the bottom, 19 in the next row, 18 in the row next to it, and so on, then in how many rows are the 209 logs are placed? Number of rows for 209 logs. We need to find how many rows are required to stack 209 logs using the same formula, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. What is a? 20. What is d? Negative of 1. Sn is 209. So now let us substitute the values. 209 is equal to n by 2 into 20 plus n minus 1 into negative of 1. Now let us bring 2 to here. What will you get? 418. So n into 2 into 20 is 40. 40. Here n into negative of 1 is negative of n. Negative of 1 into negative of 1, positive of 1. Here 40 plus 1 is 41. So minus n. Here now let us write the terms instant. So 418 is equal to 41n minus n square. Let us write it in the standard form. N square first, then minus 41n plus 418 is equal to 0. N square minus 41n plus 418 is equal to 0. Now let us split the middle term minus 41 as sum of the numbers is minus 41, product of the numbers is 418. Which are the numbers? 22 and 19. Negative of 22, negative of 19. So now we can directly write like this, which is equal to 0, because we don't have any coefficient for n square. So n is equal to 22 and n is equal to 19. We'll get 219 logs for both values. But one must be correct, other is wrong. Now let us check if 22 is correct or 19 is correct. By mental work only we can find if n is 22, 22 minus 1 is 21. 21 into negative of 1 is minus 21. A is 20. 20 minus 21. You will have negative numbers of logs in the top row, isn't it? This is not possible. If n is equal to 19, n minus 1, 18. 18 into negative of 1, negative of 18. A is 20. So in the top layer, you will have 2 logs. So here n is 19. The number of rows for 209 logs is 19. This is the answer. How many logs are in the top row? Number of logs in the top row. To find the number of logs in the top row, we use the formula nth term of an AP, which is equal to an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Here an is 16. We have calculated that n is equal to 16, isn't it? 20 plus here n is 16 minus 1 into minus 1. So here this is 15 into minus 1. 20 plus 20 minus 15. A 16 is equal to 20 minus 15, that is equal to 5. So the number of logs in the top row is 5. Now let us solve 37th question. To conduct sports day activities in your rectangular shaped school ground ABCD, lines have been drawn with the chalk powder at a distance of 1 meter each. 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter from each other along AD as shown in the given figure below. Niharika runs 1/4 of the distance AD on the second line and posts a green flag. Preet runs 1/5 of the distance AD on 8th line and posts a red flag. Then find the coordinates of Niharika, coordinates of Preet. Second question. Third question is if Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segment joining the two flags. Where should she post her flag? Or find the distance between Preet and Niharika. Here we have a ground ABCD which is rectangular in shape, and AD is on one side of the rectangle, and 100 flower pots are there placed 1 meter apart along AD. Assume A is at 0, 0 and D is at 0, 100. The lines are drawn parallel to AD like this. These are the parallel lines. All these are. Now let us find coordinates of Niharika. This is Niharika N. Okay. How will you find? Niharika runs 1/4 of the distance AD. AD is 100, isn't it? And is on second line. So x is equal to 2. And how can we calculate y coordinate of Niharika? The length AD is equal to 100 meter from here to here, 1/4 of the distance. So 1/4 into 100, that is 25. So x-axis is x coordinate is how much? 2. Y coordinate is 25. Niharika's coordinate are on second line. You have already learnt it. X is equal to 2, 25 meters up AD. So coordinates of Niharika are 2, 25. Now let us find coordinates of Preet. Let this point be P. How will you find? We know that Preet runs 1/5 of the distance of AD on 8th line. From here only we can say that x-axis is 8 and y-axis 100 by 5, that is 20. All these are unnecessary things. You can directly write the answer. I am explaining the things, that's all. The length AD is equal to 100 meter, 1/5 of 100 that is 20 meter. Preet's coordinate on 8th line x is equal to 8 at 20 meters up to AD. So coordinates of Preet are 8, 20. Now let us find the coordinate of Rashmi, that is midpoint. Let this be our midpoint. Coordinates of Rashmi, halfway between Niharika and Preet. Okay. Midpoint formula is used for this. Between the 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2, the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. For Niharika's coordinates 2, 25 and Preet's coordinate 8, 20. So now we have 2 plus 8 by 2, 25 plus 20 by 2. Here that is equal to 10 by 2, 25 plus 20, that is 45 by 2. So this is equal to 5, 45 by 2 is what? 22.5. So Rashmi should post her blue flag at the coordinate 5, 22.5. Now let us give the answer for the OR question of third one. We have to find the distance between Preet and Niharika. This is Niharika, this is Preet. We have to find the distance between these two coordinates. Okay, what is the distance formula? This is under root x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So now let us substitute the points coordinates for Niharika is 2,25, Preet is 8,20. So now let us substitute the values. Under root x2 is 8 minus x1 is 2. The square plus y2 is 20, y1 is 25. That is equal to, here 8 minus 2, 6 square plus 5 minus 20 minus 25 minus 5 the whole square. That is equal to 6 square is 36 minus 5 the square is 25. That is equal to under root 6 plus 5. What is it? 11 root of 61. So, distance between Preet and Niharika is approximately 7.81 meters. If you take the square root of this one, 61, you will get 7.81 meters. Now the 38th question, that is, a hunter found a tall tower inside the dense forest. He was planning to climb the tower and noticed the angle of depression was 40 degree and the height of the tower was 45 meter. His fellow colleague, however, said that the angle of depression is actually 10 degree less than what the hunter has measured. Keeping into account the new angle of depression, answer the following question. What is the new angle of elevation to the top of the tower? If the height of the tower decreases, will the angle of depression increase or decrease? Third one, what is the new distance of the tower from the base of the tower? Or what is the new distance between the hunter and the top of the tower? What is the angle of elevation to the top of the tower? Initial angle of depression is 40 degree. Here it is given, isn't it? The new angle of depression is 40 minus 10 because the new hunter, another hunter came and said that it is actually 10 degree lesser than what he observed. So 40 minus 10, that is 30. So new angle of depression is 30. So new angle of elevation is also 30 degree. The new angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 30 degree. If the height of the tower decreases, will the angle of depression increase or decrease? Angle of depression, if it is this much height, this is angle of depression now. It decreases, isn't it? Angle of elevation also decreases. It will be lesser than 30 degree, somewhat 25 degree and so on. So, if the height of the tower decreases, the angle of depression will decrease. What is the new distance of the hunter from the base of the tower? This one. Let this triangle, let it be A, B, P. Height of the tower AB is 45 meter, BP, let it be x meter. Then in a right angle triangle ABP, tan theta, TOA, opposite side by adjacent side. So tan 30 we have to see, this is 30 degree now. So tan 30 is, opposite side is AB by adjacent side is BP. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. AB is 45 meter. PB we have to find, let it be x. So x is equal to, we have to cross multiply, x is equal to 45 root 3 meter. The new distance of the hunter from the base of the tower is 45 root 3 meter. There is an OR question for the third question. What is the new distance between the hunter and the top of the tower from here to here? We have named this triangle as ABP. Now we have to find the distance between AP. So in right angle triangle ABP, now we have what? Cos 30. Let us use cos 30 because we know this one. We have to find this one. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Ca. So cos 30 is equal to adjacent side is BP, hypotenuse is AP. Or PB by PA. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. PB is 45 root 3 upon PA. So here root 3 and root 3 get cancels. So PA is equal to what? 2 into 45, that is 90 meter. Distance between the hunter and the top of the tower is 90 meter.